Have you ever wondered whether or not that rental property that you're thinking about buying is a money maker or a money pit? Well, that's what we are going to explore today. My name is Rebecca Gaetz-Bishop. I'm with Keller Williams Premier Realty in the Peoria area, and we're going to dig in deep about some mathematical ways that you can try to determine whether or not that property is a good investment as your next rental. The first thing that we're going to look at is what's called the GRM. This is called the gross rental multiplier, and it's very simple. You take the purchase price, which we're going to say is $100,000, and then you take your monthly rent, which we're going to say is $1,000, multiply it by 12 months in a year, 1,000 times 12, $12,000. Divide that by your $100,000, and that is going to give you your GRM. It is going to be a number such as 6.6 or 8 or 10. If it's a 10, we should probably walk away. The lower the number, the better investment it will be. You also have to kind of look at the real estate market and where it is right at that time. Right now, if you found somewhere in the 6.5, might still be a good investment. 8, you probably want to make sure you're solid on it. Anything over an 8, I'd walk away from, find something else, or get them to come down on their price. Or perhaps their rent is too low and you can up the rent. And that is one way that you can start trying to determine whether or not it is a good rental property. Okay, next we are going to check on what's called the cap rate. And when working with the cap rate, we have to take into other considerations such as your insurance, your taxes. If it's in an HOA, what does that cost you per year? Or if you pay for lawn service, what is that? You also take into consideration your vacancy rate, which right now in the Peoria area, if it's a halfway decent place, it's a low vacancy rate because rentals are in such high demand around here right now. We just don't have enough of them. But anyway, you're going to subtract those expenses from the gross income, which was $12,000, and that's going to get you your NOI, net operating income. So $12,000 minus $4,000 in expenses, your NOI is $6,000. You're then going to divide that NOI, that $6,000, from your purchase price. So $6,000 to $100,000. I can't do my math. You can do it. I need a calculator. Sorry. That's going to give you a percentage. Okay. In the Peoria area right now, if you're 8 or below, pretty doggone good investment, guys. That percentage is going to tell you what your return is before financing. So right now in the Peoria area, if it's 8+%, it's a pretty good purchase. So third of all, we want to consider your cash flow. So all these numbers may make sense. However, you did have to get a mortgage because not everybody has the cash to pay for their investment property, which keep in mind, if you are getting a loan, investment properties takes 20% down to purchase. So you have to go get a loan for it. Now you have to take in consideration your mortgage payment. So is the property still generating income after you are paying your mortgage? If that is still a positive number, well, a positive cash flow means that you're actually putting some money into your pocket, which is what we want. With all that being said, we still have some other factors to look into, such as location. Is it in a good, strong rental area? Are you going to have problems getting tenants to want to rent from you? Probably not around here right now. Also, are there any major expenses that you're going to have to do in the next couple of years, such as, does it need a new roof? Is that going to cost you $10,000, $20,000 to do? That's going to put a huge impact on any positive cash flow that you would get by simply doing the numbers. And then you also need to look at the demand. Is the demand for rental properties strong in that area? I can tell you that the Peoria area, absolutely, the rental market at this time is still very, very strong because we do not have enough rental properties out there. So, like I said, the last factors that you need to consider is location, condition, and demand. Those must be factored in to all of your mathematical figures. So if you're thinking about making an investment in the Peoria area, make sure that these numbers make sense to you. And if you have any questions about it, or you just need somebody to help you out, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, DM me, like, subscribe, all that stuff. and we will certainly help you out. Once again, this is Rebecca Gaetz-Bishop, here to keep you informed and current with all the real estate matters.